A Lowly King by John. A man walked the city streets for hours, and it was 5 days before Christmas. It had been a lonely night, and a cold night, but his seasonal job of playing Santa gave him a warm coat and a warm hat. He didn't walk as a child would do, trying to hop over every crack in the sidewalk. His slow steps went through the darkness and growing pain. He had to get out of that cold room. Growing old and all alone in a cold room where only he and the four walls heard the sound of the bed springs is no fun for a kind ho-ho-ho. But all the lights of the city were eyes that saw every kindness or fear. Even the trees that lined the brick sidewalk had emotions and saw his fear. Their branches wanted to grab and hold him. When he felt this growing fury of the trees, he seized a low branch and stripped it of its leaves. And like a lowly king would do to welcome himself, he threw dead leaves in his way. But now even the trees let him pass. He was hungry and going to the old arcade. The old arcade was a glass-covered street and was in the middle of the city. It had kept rain and snow off shoppers for over 75 years, long before the modern malls. There was Ed's hat shop at one end, and the big-time popcorn stand at the other, and in between all kinds of little shops where you can go to get your eyes checked and where you can get the best roasted peanuts you have ever eaten. But the man walked slowly down the middle of the old arcade, and then he saw Ben sweeping the old green-tiled sidewalk. Ben had not missed a day in over 45 years. Ben stopped and said, "Hi, Santa. I got my long list ready." "Just mail it to my new address, Palm Beach," Santa barked back. Ben shook his old head and said, to have some fun, "I wonder what kind of toys you'll be making down there in Palm Beach. Santa, you have a good year and a very Merry Christmas." Ben started his sweeping again with the pride of doing a good job. "You missed a butt," pointing to a half-used cigarette that a 12-year-old boy had hurriedly thrown down out of fear of being seen by someone who knew him. "I'll get matches for that kid for Christmas." Then, to escape from Ben, Santa went into Aunt Maud's. Aunt Maud, with its 10-seat counter, had a 4-star rating in all the city's newspapers. When you went there, you didn't know who could be sitting next to you. People said, "You may not see Elvis there, but you'll always saw his banker." Aunt Maud's hamburgers were so good that some people didn't put anything extra on them, but they could have it their way. Even when a little boy said, "I want a cherry on top," Aunt Maud put the combination on the kids' menu. But Aunt Maud's homemade donut with hot fudge sauce and topped with her peppermint ice cream was what made Aunt Maud famous. And there was Angela. "Hi, Santa," Angela said as her body leaned just a little over the counter. Her long black hair and those sweet blue eyes made any man leave a big tip, even Santa. He sat down and pulled down his fake beard. "You're my Santa," he said, and Angela playfully gave him a kiss on the nose. His nose was glowing a bright red from a warming heart. "Stop that! What will the children think?" half embarrassed and half wanting another kiss. "It's good for the children to see Santa kissing." Then Angela calmly straightened up and ordered, "1 Santy burger with a cherry on top, 1 salad with reindeer dressing, 1 Christmas donut, and 1 large Coke." Then to him, "Santa, did I get that right?" "Yes, as always," as he looked in her blue eyes and remembered her at Collin High School. When Christmas is over, do you dress up as the Grim Reaper for a New Year's Eve party? Angela saw his face go blank and sad, but she knew that this Santa was a good man. As she looked at him with that Santa suit, Angela shyly asked, "If you are not going to be the Reaper, I need someone to take me to a party. Would Santa like to go with me?" He held her hand and said, "Santa can't make it, but will I do?" "Yes, but no rain, dear." And they kissed, the kiss they both wanted. When Santa left Aunt Maud's and Angela, he saw Ben still sweeping the old arcade sidewalks. When Santa gave Ben a card and said with a smile, "WQLAM gives a Merry Christmas," Ben stopped sweeping. The card was the grand prize in the WQLAM radio Santa watch. Ben got enough to fill all his family's stockings for many years and much more. But Santa got what he wished for. It was hope. And it was Angela.